Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AKAAWOL, and I have an idea for a two-color pattern that I'm just going to kind of wing it and see how it goes. So the two colors are purple. You might actually recognize the colors as being the ones that I've already made a kumi video for. And if you were thinking that that's what this is, you're right. So my thought is we have a nice diamond in the middle, and then it comes out to a diamond, to another one, and one more. So there's like 3 of these things here in a row. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of doodle this in so I can kind of see. All right, plenty. So now it's gonna go to like a smaller diamond and do it 3 times. And mind you, the fact that it kind of bounces off this first one, kind of the way the first one did, that's gonna add a little bit of a pizzazz to it. Okay, let's come around the other side. And this is just like from a random thought I had where I was like, we could really elongate a particular color and see how that would work out by changing up the little squares. We can make it so that way it starts out like it might be really super long, and then it starts getting a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter still. So the 1, 2, 3. Wow. So I was doing these things in sets of 3, right? So now it's going to come around and end perfectly. Now I wasn't sure what kind of numbers to run with. I wasn't sure about the length or anything, but this works out awesome. Right, no, let's do the other side too. Now this seems perfect. Seems like everything is working. This will be a thing, no problem. However, you may have learned along the way somewhere, unless you can get the strings to go and do what you want them to do, it might not work out as easily as you think. Now, I'm 80%, 90% sure this will be fine. But without doing the work of actually figuring out the underlying strings, yeah, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't automatically just assume this is gonna work. So what I need to do is try it out. I can follow the straight lines like this. And because it's changing up numbers and how it kind of flows through here, there is possibilities that, you know, something could go wrong, quite honest. So we got dark, we got light. Is this light or dark? So 2, 3, 2. So but this will be the light one. Okay. So now that we kind of have it worked out, because it's 12 strings in all, so that makes 3 of them the dark and 3 of them the light. So we got that kind of worked out down here. 1 dark here, 2 here, 2 light here, 1 over here. And if it's 2 darks coming in, it's got to be 2 darks going out. Again, the same. This had 2 light ones coming in. It's another light coming out. How you fill these in is entirely up to you. The trick is to not make mistakes, and get, because as soon as you do, like if you get an extra string in there, you know, of one color, let's say I put in 1 dark too many, and I'm following that dark along, yeah, it can totally ruin everything. So yeah, this is one of those spots where things just got weird again because of that one knot here being different. Everything got a little bit wonky. Oh. Yeah, it got really weird there for a little bit. That's okay. It seems to go back to being balanced out just a little further down. And I kind of half anticipated there being the potential for trouble. But I didn't know what that might actually look like. That comes out right there. So here we have our 3 pinks, 3 blues. Yeah, it's kind of good every once in a while to just kind of double check, make sure that the total is equal to the number of strings that you were working with. You know, like that there are 3 pinks and in fact 3 purple. And there we go. 3 purple, 3 pink. So this pattern will work out. So now let's go ahead and take this whole top area that we worked out. Mind you, we only had to work out that 1/4 of it because we got copy and paste and use our flip tool. And now we have the other side. And we now anchor that floating layer and merge it down. Next is we take the whole top half. Oops. Got to make sure you get to that guideline. Already been perfectly placed in the center. So that way this works. If you don't use it, it won't work. So we anchor it and merge it down. And there's our bracelet. So you can see very elongated path going through here. Another one kind of following it. Then it sort of kind of comes and caps it off a little bit differently here. It's going to be a fun bracelet. It'll be different and kind of a challenge to make. Lots and lots of zigzags, so obviously not very beginner friendly. But that said, it'll be something very, very different. So, all right. Quick shout out to my YouTube members for making this possible. Thank you guys so very much. Definitely got some ideas of things I want to try this month. And you guys have made this possible for me, so thank you very much for that. If you're interested in joining, it's real simple. Down by the subscribe button, there is also a join button. It's $4 a month, and you can help keep this channel going. All right, so thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.